anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions were the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Yellow Jackets offense trots out there to open this game. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
A direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a...
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Play for this defense.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid game there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Running with purpose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. The tight end has got it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. The shotgun handoff here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Nobody can bring him down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, 3rd down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch to picking up huge.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Second down after that completion. They'll hand it off. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Musaka with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It stops. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks into the open.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The back's got it on a counter. Gets the first and still running. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to grow.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Now you just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Caught by the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Really trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The ball is picked up. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught for the completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
We're trying to run it with the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff in a single back formation. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Over the middle. It's Marshall. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the quarterback keeps it here. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Morton. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Trying to find room. It's Maddox. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting off the defender.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Just trying to get rid of it. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense brings him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? He's going to lose yards there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Boy, I'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's third and goal. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Such a tough break here for this offense, giving up this sack on third and goal. Real opportunity, but you never know. Fourth down, do you settle for the 3 points here, or do you take the risk of going for it and trying to put the touchdown up on the board?
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. We got it. The field goal's good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Over the middle, it's Lawson.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw it again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tough run in there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. The Yellow Jackets will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And this one will be fair caught. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally. The tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
Number 32 on field goal.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
This is what a lot of film work can do for you for a special teams coach. I think they saw what they wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attacked that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
Makes the grab. It's Powell. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Powell. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Will come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a third down call. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively to try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Goin moves the ball out across the 20-21.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion on the 37. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that...
Here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. They'll run it here. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gaps.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Cox. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Now, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He hands it to the back. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Lawson. The defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows enough accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Breaks into open space. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the handoff. It's Maddox.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He can go at the 30. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.